Hey, welcome back, Donald Mowers Electrical Services. It's been a while since I made a tip of the day, and this one is, I guess, going to be about me because you can't just point fingers at people. Like if you're pointing a finger at someone, and this is I explain this all the time. You point a finger at someone. There's three pointing back at you. All right, and that's important to learn. And if you don't understand that, that's a try to take some time and think about that. And so I ran into some bad luck. I had some really lazy electricians, and then I had a foreman that just didn't care. And I could just blame them, and I could go on a rant and talk about how these guys are unqualified and all this stuff. But I need to own up to my end of the situation. Okay. And my number one problem is I keep thinking people are like me. And I'm expecting more out of them than their mindset, their ideologies. They're not there. Like if you are in this trade, the electrical trade, and you're in this trade as a job, you're never gonna have the ideology that I have. You're never gonna have the mindset that I have. Because this is just a job to you. I don't even know why you would be in the electrical trade if the electrical trade is just a job. The money ain't worth it. Not if it's just a job. Okay, because you're never going to get the pay increases that you deserve. Because you're too held back. Because you're constantly thinking it's a job. All right. So what do I mean by this? I never thought of the electrical trade as a job. Okay. I thought it as adventurous, as a career. I constantly wanted to know the best way to install whatever I was installing. Not the quickest, okay, but the best way. And if installing an outlet requires a wide flathead screwdriver, I don't care if guys are using cordlesses. I want to go get a wide flathead screwdriver because it's the best trade practice. And that's what I grasped on throughout my career is what is the best trade practice. Not what makes the most money, not what's the quickest, but the best trade practice. And by focusing on that, I was awarded foremanship at a young age. I was awarded a company at a young age. But it teaches you to see electricity differently. I can walk on a job and ask what my foreman sees, what my apprentices see, what my helpers see. And then I try to convey what I see. And you'll notice if you're a little long tooth in the trade, you'll notice where each one of them is at fundamentally and coherently. Okay, you'll understand where they're at in this trade. All right, and sometimes I forget that there's guys out there that are just doing this for a job. They want to show up at 8 o'clock. They want to leave at 4. And they really don't care. And that's my fault. So I guess the tip of the day, try to figure out how you're viewing this trade. Try to figure out if you're viewing it as a job, if you're viewing it as a career, and find out what's most important with what you're learning. All right? And this trade, if you want to be truly successful in it, is a constant learning experience. It doesn't stop. Okay? So if you think you can go through training, put your tools on, get a job, and there's not going to be any more learning, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to make a lot of money. It's not necessarily a lot of money, but you're not going to be compensated for the skills that you bring to a site. Okay, so there's a big difference there. In this trade, and this is what's so beautiful about this trade, you are awarded for what you bring to the site. 100% every day. Whatever talents you bring, you will eventually be rewarded for them. And whatever misconduct you bring to the trade, you will be compensated for. Okay? And you might be able to pull the wool over people's eyes for a little bit, but it doesn't last long. And this is one thing I'm still trying to understand myself. People that try to fake it, their longevity is short-lived. And I don't understand the long haul, the long view. I don't understand what are they not, maybe they're not even thinking about the future and they're only in the present. I don't know. And that's what I'm failing to grasp, because I'm offering all mechanics that work for me, all apprentices that work for me, all helpers that work for me. You can make as much money as you want to make with me. All right? Bring the talent, bring the tradesmanship, bring the quality. Figure out what you're focusing on this trade, okay? And, question it. See, contemplate. Figure out if that's the correct path for you. Because if you focus on the correct installation, if you focus on the quality, if you focus on proper procedures, okay, this trade will reward you 10 times better than focusing on anything else. God bless. Enjoy your day.